Hello from Baltimore. It sure is nice to have my videos set up so I can make some of the tutorials that I've been promising all of you for a while. So the first one I'm going to make is using an infinity scarf. Now, for those of you that might not know what an infinity scarf is, I actually didn't know what it was either until I looked it up. So an infinity scarf is a scarf that's a giant circle, meaning that you would basically take a regular scarf and sew the ends together. Now you might ask, what's the point of this? I think the point of it is that when you wrap it around your neck like this, it looks super fancy without really doing anything. But anyway, these are sold in a lot of stores, and I never bought one and never received one because I just was pretty scared and I didn't know what to do with them. And in many of my tutorials and workshops, people have said, what do you do with an infinity scarf? And I was like, I don't know, I don't have one. So I went out and bought one just for you guys so I can figure out something to do with it. And lo and behold, I did figure out something great to do with it. So keep in mind that infinity scarves are just like any other scarf. They come in many different materials, fabrics, textures. This one that I bought is kind of two-toned, meaning that it's got one lace side and a blue side, which means I can really work nicely with it. It's a very light cotton scarf, and it's not too long. It is not stretchy at all, meaning that actually kind of limits us with some of the stuff we can do, but we can do some great stuff with it. It's about 32 inches long when held like this. But really, you can do this wrap with something that's shorter or longer, as you will see. So what I do first with this one is I kind of fold it so the blue end is creating an extra layer. So it looks like I'm wearing two scarves. And then I take the infinity scarf and put it over my head like this, again with the ends hanging like this. I should mention that for this wrap, you do not need a volumizer or any hair at all, really, because the interest is going to be going on at the back of our head, and we don't really want or need a bun or anything to get in the way. So anyway, I fold it so it's like this at the front. Again, if you don't have a two-toned infinity scarf, that's totally fine. You can do the same thing. You just don't get the two-tone look. So here is the back. You can see the back that there's this loop here. And because my head shape, it's not going to create a completely flat loop, as you'll see. So what I do is I take the two ends and I flip them over each other like this. There, you've got it. And now what I do, you guys, you'll be so surprised at how ridiculously easy this is. It looks really complicated, but it's not. So you take it like this, the ends, and twist them. Twist, 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 twist. And again, if you have something two-tone, you might want to adjust the twist so you get this kind of two-tone twist thing. Looks like you have two scarves in there, but you're only using one. Twist it until you reach the end, and you've got about this much poofy stuff at the end. Now, the great thing about this hairstyle or scarf style is that there's no knots required. So if you are a headache sufferer, you do not need to worry about tying it too tight. And no knots, no bumps, nothing digging into your head. So twist it until you have this at the end. Now, you take it up like this. You can see like this. Until you have this kind of weird thing at the side. We're not finished, don't worry. Now what you do, let me just adjust my computer so I can see what I'm doing, is you take this end, this little poof, and you play with it. You play with it to create a little flower or bow shape. Now what I've done here is, again, I don't have a mirror to see the back of my head. I hope this looks good. You'll just have to trust me that if it doesn't look good, that you can make it look good. Anyway, so you do this, and then you take a brooch. Make sure it's a brooch that has the ability to gather up quite a bit of cloth. Some of these brooches don't have very much room, so this one has quite a bit of room in it to gather up the scarf. And basically what you're going to try to do is position the brooch so it's basically right in the middle of your little flower. So this is what takes a little bit of concentration. Pin the brooch on the cloth beside the flower. You want to basically trap the flower in the infinity scarf. You actually don't really need to pin any of the flower at all. So gather that up in there, then take a bit of this cloth and squeeze that in, again without pulling it off your head or poking your fingers too badly. Okay, there we go. And then you fasten your pin. And you've got it. Now you can adjust this to make the little proof bun out. Obviously you can twist it and put it on the other side, or you can twist it up and put, if you're like that and you want the flower thing to be up here. But really what I've done here is I've kind of put the flower at the side of my head. I could have put it more forward, more low down, whatever you want. But as you can see, this is the side view. The twist comes up here, it comes around your bun. If you have a bun, if you don't have a bun, just put it up however you want. And this side has a little flower thing, which I can't see, I just hope it looks good. But basically what you would do is once you got this pinned in, you would play with these ends and, you know, twist them around to create whatever shape you want. So there you go, that is our first wrap that you can do only with an infinity scarf. And I hope you enjoy, and I hope to make many more videos and tutorials on how to use an infinity scarf as a head wrap. Okay, hope you're all doing well. Take care. Bye bye.